Happy birthday, Godzilla! This is gonna be a short, quick little video I'm making because I'm actually working on a bigger video revolving the big man himself, Godzilla. Um, yeah, I decided to do a little short video because the time of me recording this is election day here in the United States, so I'm kind of busy tied up with that, and also have other obligations to attend to after that. So, but there is a big video with this guy. I just wanted to give a big shout out to, honestly, Godzilla and how big he has become in popularity over the years, especially ever since Legendary kind of took over some partial rights into making Godzilla films and kind of bringing more attention to him over here in the States. And it's crazy how much attention he has grabbed over the last 4 years, honestly, man. Like, there's three big franchises out there, in my opinion. There's the Star Wars franchise, there's the freaking, I guess, like, Marvel, if you want to call it now, because they kind of came into the game, and now Godzilla. But honestly, Godzilla's been my day one. As you can see here, I have like the original VHSs, and I'm planning on diving into all that stuff and whatnot. But I just wanted to give a shout out to the Big G Man himself, because he's honestly been my favorite fictional character since I was a kid. I'm sure a lot of fans out there can relate too. I mean, especially growing up in the '90s. I remember, well, not only me in particular in the '90s too, but I mean, my dad, he was a big Godzilla fan. I mean, he told me how he used to watch most of the films in black and white back in the day, and I'm like, what? So Godzilla really has a big influence in my family, especially with my father and now me. And hopefully I'll carry on to my next offspring. But as you can hear, I have Godzilla playing in the background. I live and breathe the Big G Man himself. And it's just crazy to see that it's been 70 years. Like, I remember 2004, 20 years ago, when Final Wars came out on DVD, and I was so hyped to see that, freaking. But now here we are today, freaking 20 years later, and now it's like 50 or 70 years. I remember when it was 50, now 70 years, so the fact that he's gained a lot of popularity and traction over the last couple of years is insane, especially with Minus One. I felt like Minus One definitely kind of put Godzilla on everyone's map, just because of how good it was with the plot, the visualization, and just kind of how original it was, because I've been dying for an original Godzilla film for a long time, where he was the bad guy and everyone feared him, and Minus One delivered that. And it was cool that when they were doing the Godzilla celebration over the weekend, how the director of that movie, he's going to return to direct the next sequel, and so that's going to be pretty cool to see. And also, it was cool seeing, like, Dave Filoni, the guy from, who did the Clone Wars and Star Wars, and now he's been doing a lot of the Star Wars project, how he gave a shout out to everyone and got, like, who's made Godzilla, this iconic character, like, just hearing the roar, it's just so, it's iconic, everything about Godzilla is just so, like, I don't know, it's just a trip to see how long he's come, and the fact that I'm still a diehard Godzilla fan, it's never gonna change for me. Like, I love my Godzilla, nothing's ever gonna change that, especially, the way the movies have been, which, by the way, the next video I'm actually gonna be doing is gonna be talking about, like, my top 10 Godzilla films. Again, I'm going to give full disclosure, this is only my opinion. I know everyone has their own direct opinions in terms of what's their favorite Godzilla films, but my top 10. So that's the video I'm working on. I'm actually going to work on another video in terms of just, like, diving into, the history of Godzilla and all that stuff. I don't want to really dive in too much into that because I know there's a lot of videos out there, but I just want to, put myself out there too. Like I said, my channel's not only, race car based, NASCAR, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, I'm going to nibble down into the other things, and Godzilla is one of them. Especially now, it's kind of perfect timing that he's hitting he hit his 70th birthday, and he's still kicking strong. And I'm excited to see the future projects that are going to be coming up. But yeah, just wanted to do a quick little video here. Shout out to the Big G Man himself. Happy birthday, Godzilla. Even though you're not real, you're still real in my heart. You're still real in my dreams. And that's another video too that I'm gonna be working on as well. But yeah, this is a shout out to all the G fans that have, stood by him too, because there was a point where Godzilla wasn't gonna be coming back after 2004. It was just like, nope. There was plans here and there, but nothing really came back. So when he came back, he came back swinging, you know. He came back trampling not only in Japan but all the way out here too. You know, he's destroying cities all over the place now, and the fact that, you know, it's cool seeing like I remember there's a quick little story I'm gonna say. I was at Walmart the other day and just seeing this kid pick up a Godzilla figure, you know, saying like how much he loved Godzilla and this and that. Like, it gave me nostalgia because I was like, damn, I was that kid, you know, I was that little kid that just like use your imagination with these figures and just let, you know, your imagination run wild. And that was the cool thing about Godzilla, was like he was so iconic and universal to everyone of all ages, you know. Even my dad still talks about him every once in a while. So yeah, with that being said, happy birthday, Godzilla. This is to 70 years strong of atomic energy, and hopefully we're still pumping out nuclear energy, so you're still living, all right. And yeah, if you guys haven't already liked, subscribe to the channel, please do, for more Godzilla related content too, because like I said, I'm not only doing just motorsports, NASCAR related stuff, but I'm going to dive down into this guy here especially. So remember, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.